Hey everybody, this evening I'm going to talk about somebody we all know, the victim. We all know one because no matter what you say or do, how you feel, what you're going through, whatever the issue is, they've got a bigger one. And they play their role to the hilt. I mean, they play it well. It doesn't matter what's going on. But you could say hi and they break out crying. They've always got an issue. And here's the thing. They had an original issue, and it was an issue, and then y'all all know what that is? That's milking the cow. The victim always has some kind of issue. I shit you not. It doesn't matter what time of season it is. It doesn't matter what time of day it is. It doesn't matter what's going on in their life. They will milk a single issue for years. The victim. Because that's all they know is victimology. Poor me. Nothing ever goes right. Oh my God. Everything's a tragedy. The sun shined, they got sunburned. If it rained, they damn near drowned. If it snowed, they almost died. I'm telling you. They were hungry. You gave them a hamburger. They almost choked on this shit. I'm telling you. They were thirsty. You offered them water. They were allergic. It's that bad. I'm speechless half the time because I know a few people like this. And it's funny. They've always got some kind of tragedy going on in their life. And don't get me wrong. I've had my, people that know me that have dealt with me over the last year. They know I've been through my ups and downs and but I'm not a victim. These people, they can make, I'm telling you, you could give them $20, they're going to break out crying because that's not enough to pay their rent. You could give them $1,000, they're going to break out crying because it's not enough to pay their medical bills. You could give them $100,000, they're going to cry because it's not enough to pay their mortgage, light bill, and dental bill. These people always have an issue, and they never have a happy day. And it's like the sun, people. The sun shines on a dog's asshole once in a while. This is true. This is a true fact. The sun shines on a dog's ass once in a while. You cannot always be a victim. And I just want to say, with the New Year's coming in, maybe it's time for you people to start telling these people in your life that, as a resolution, maybe you should stop being a victim and start being a victor, like in victory. Because it's tragic. It's tragic to watch you going through these tragedies all the time. It's crazy insane. Like, how is it nothing ever goes right in your world? Like, I get it, okay? I get it. Like, right now, I got some shit going on. Right now, my refrigerator's not working. The top part works, the freezer's working, but the refrigerator part gave out for whatever reason. But you know what? It snowed today, and it's cold outside. You know what I did? And this ain't no bullshit. I would seriously, if my kitchen wasn't a mess for real, I would take y'all and show y'all, because I'm not even BSing. I took my food out of my refrigerator, and I put it in a cooler. And I put it outside my back door so that I didn't lose the food that needed to be cold. And I took my soda and I put it out the back door. And I took my case of water and I put it out the back door. Because you know what, guys? In life, shit happens. And you know what the irony is? The irony of it is last week, my mini fridge gave out because me and my son was cleaning it. And we did the little chisel of try to, break the ice off. And I've had this mini fridge, like this 2-foot tall mini fridge I've had for about 16 years. It was as old as my youngest son. And one of us, I won't mention any names, was chipping the ice away at the freezer part. And all of a sudden we heard this psh, and there went the antifreeze and the mini fridge. And yeah, so last week I lost my mini fridge. This week my refrigerator went out, but hey, it's cold enough outside that I got my food in a igloo cooler, and my freezer still works and my deep freezer still works. But on top of that, my dryer went out like 2 weeks ago, and my washer still works fine. So I wash my clothes here, and then I take a buck and I go over to, I had the boys go around to the laundromat, which is just right around the corner. It's on the back side of the block from my house, so it's not that far a walk. And, it's been some crazy crap going on around, as far as the house with appliances. But I tell you what, I'm not a victim. Because for everything that has gone wrong, something has amazingly gone right. And it's funny that my refrigerator would be going out today on the first snow day of our winter season. So, it is what it is. I put my shit in an igloo cooler and I set it out the back door, and it's staying cold, until I can get a refrigerator. Not rich folks, so, it'll take me about a week or so before I can get a new fridge. And until then, my shit's okay sitting out the back door in an igloo cooler. I'm not going hungry, and it's not the end of the world. I'm not a victim, and my dryer will get fixed whenever the hell I get it fixed, because taking a buck every other day and going around to the dryer to make sure that my family has clean clothes. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with my washing machine works fine. So, we wash it here, and then we put it in a trash bag, and we walk around it's literally on the other side of the block. So like, we leave out of my house, you take a left, and there it is on the other corner. It's literally a 2-minute walk to the laundromat from here. So the boys carried over in a trash bag to the dryer, and it cost me $1 to dry my clothes. So it's not that big a deal. Again, I'm not the victim of it. I'm not the victim of any horrifically tragic, all my appliances are going out at one time thing. Shit happens. It's the American way. That's part of life. The old saying goes, when, it's always something, well, it's always something. But that's the American way, and It's not that big a deal, and you don't always have to be a victim of it, you know? So get over yourself with that victimology crap, because it just, I'm sorry that your mother passed. I'm sorry that your auntie and your uncle passed. I'm sorry that you lost your best friend or whatever. We've all got something going on. And this is my cat, Lily. Yeah, he was trying to sleep on my desk. Okay, there. But, not everything is some horrifically gotta panic, oh my God situation. It's not about being a victim all the damn time. It's like, sometimes just be thankful for what you have. And you may not have everything, but it's not like you don't have nothing. Seriously, think about that, There are people out there who have nothing. So, my refrigerator ran out, but I got food. My dryer broke, but I got clean clothes. It's not the end of the world. And at some point here in the very near future, these problems will be dealt with. And I just don't see anything. I don't see anybody falling to the wayside between now and then. So let's all stop milking our problems, because you know who you are. That's the sad part. And I get it. At some point, you had a valid issue. Your mother passed, and oh my gosh, it was horrible. And it was. But don't you know that's the natural order of things? That's how life is. And if you've got kids, you will pass and they will be left behind. And if you've got grandkids, your children will pass and the grandkids will be left behind. So, let's all just get over the fact that let's stop milking it, okay? It is a tragedy, but it is ridiculous for you to be milking these issues 5, 6, 8, 10, 15 years later. Okay? I expect you to mourn the loss of a family member. Don't get me wrong. But at some point, the healing begins and you move on. Okay? It's not a tragedy that your appliances break down. Your clothes have holes in them. You don't have the right pizza. It's not a tragedy, people. It is not a tragedy that you don't have the size TV or the phone or the laptop or, it's not a tragedy. It's not a tragedy that somebody blocked you on Facebook. It's probably a favor. And if I've offended someone and they choose to block me, probably a favor. Probably. Because I don't have time for negative crap in my life. And the negative crap that is going on in my life, you know what? I'm not a victim. I am victorious. I am a victor because I've overcome more than even needs to be discussed. So I'm just going to say, people, you know who you are. Make it a New Year's resolution to find the good in your life, because there is some good, because nobody has nothing. And those of you who do have nothing, Those of you who seriously have nothing and are living under a bridge and are watching me from a nice warm library at this point, stop watching me and Google some resources so you can get your butt out from under the bridge and go get something. The rest of you who actually do have something but look at your life like you have nothing, stop playing the damn victim. Now, with that said, guys, I'm all over the web. I'm all over the web. I am making arts and crafts projects. Yes, I am. And guess what? When I'm done making them, I sell them. So guess what? If your tragic behind is looking for something to do so you're not so tragic anymore, look me up on Facebook, Crafting with Six. We'll get together. We'll do some arts and craft projects. Yes, we will. On Facebook. I'm also on Instagram. Yes, I am. I'm over there doing, not as much because the videos over there aren't as long. Oh my God, it's a tragedy. Anyway, no, I'm kidding. You can't do the videos quite as long over there as you can over here. But you can look me up over there because I've got pictures and snap videos going on over there, and I have some arts and craft pictures and some cat pictures, and I've got crap going on over there too. But hey, feel free to subscribe because I'm always talking about something over here. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you don't, go play the victim role and cry about how I offended you. But keep in mind, you're playing up that victim role. Anyway, guys, it's Monday, and I hope your week is off to a good start. And we're quickly approaching the holiday weekend. Or I'm sorry, the holiday week. Rather, we are coming up on Thanksgiving in the next 2 weeks. So, time to get off your victim butt and get to dieting so you can lose enough weight to gain it all back during the holidays and then cry about how fat you are. I'm just kidding. Anyway, we all have friends like that, to be honest with you. We do. We all have friends who will sit around and spend these 2 weeks dieting so they can gain it back during the holidays and then whine about how they, gained 30 pounds and whatever. But guys, seriously, it is Monday, November the 11th, and I hope your week is off to a good start. And be careful out there because we did get our first snow of the week, or of the season, if you're in Missouri. So we did get that first snow today, and I honestly don't want you to become a traffic victim. My husband, come to think of it, was in a traffic accident this evening at work. But he's okay. He's okay. So I don't want anybody to think he's a victim because he wasn't a victim. His truck got banged up a little bit, but him and his passenger are just fine. So anyway, guys, have a good evening, and until next time, take care.